everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Happy New Year, everybody. In today's late season matchup, we have two teams who have victory.
Well, no matter what happens now, Rogue's making the playoffs because Hulk lost his game. Wait, Hulk lost to Jedi?
Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State.
Wow!
The big ship in Philly. Everyone here ready to do battle.
What a good start for Rogue right off the bat.
With the New Orleans Saints.
He almost botched the opening kickoff. He almost botched it to me already. I don't know who his return guy is, but he dropped it.
This is the rookie from Oklahoma, Samaje Perine. And he's brought down after a good game. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Run play.
So much of this game is still mental, still psychological. Yeah, we just saw a big-time run right there, but you have to believe he was dreaming about this last night in his hotel room before this one, thinking, hey, first time I touch it, let's go for some big yardage and set a tone. That's exactly what he got done.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, if for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
On second down, here's Smith. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Third and long, it's Smith. And this is going to be incomplete.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
The kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On the handoff, they start with Bolden. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
There it is.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
It was right at the buzzer, Tanner.
Now Jameis on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Juice.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Fresh set of downs here. Winston. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to 32.
Damn, that sucks.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Winston. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now Winston. Complete. He finds Brain. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. This one complete to Niles Paul. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing, Winston. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. So the folks here in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them hope that good things are in store here today.
And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Well, that seems a little devil-may-care there, doesn't it? They gave up 3 points, but how about them coming right back and putting themselves in a position to get points of their own?
It's Pirine to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Stomped on.
So it'll be first down here after the run.
Nah, I would probably walk in this sleeping.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Over the middle, complete. It's Hodges. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. He got 29 yards that time.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it?
Already.
Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now Gino, and that is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open.
Chris Baker out.
Drop it.
Sprain.
Sometimes you have just too much time on
Goodbye.
your hands, right? You end up
And that's
thinking
probably
way
your
too
last
much,
game as a
and
Buccaneer.
your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a
I'm
tight
trading
end,
your
but that's a
fucking
catch
ass.
he should have made. To throw on second down is Smith. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Oh, look, McCoy finally got his first sack.
In there to
Probably
get him
of the
for
season.
sack number 9 now on the year.
a little too late. Your ass on the chopping block as well.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Smith. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point. So no problems converting there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Ah, man, this Buccaneers team is a mess from head to toe.
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. And a catch right side by Evans. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they've got it here with a first down. Jameis again.
Jameis Winston, ladies and gentlemen.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't even throw a middle wide open pass.
Too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. To the air again with Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Howard. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. So even with
defensive
the
pass interference,
it's a completed pass.
Well, as much as I thank you for it, I'm going to take the yards from
making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, Winston. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. Jameis to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer.
Hey, Tanner,
first.
this play's dedicated to you. This next play. One of your favorite plays on this play. Yep. Exactly. Touchdown, Jameis Winston with the QB draw.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jameis Winston. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6.
5 wide QB draw touchdown.
And it is up.
The Tanner.
And it's good. That'll make
As
our
I call
score
it.
10-3 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A busy final day for you coming up in the NFL. Final day of the year as well. 11 other games going on as we speak. And then coming up later this afternoon, 2 games each from the AFC West and NFC West, all kicking off at the same time. Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, Cardinals, Seahawks, Niners, Rams.
Geno Smith, everybody. Geno Smith.
That's it for the 2017 regular season. It'll be Happy New Year time. And Charles, you going to dust off Auld Lang Syne for us tonight?
Meet me at midnight, baby.
Unless
You'll
he's bringing
find
his
out.
backup so he doesn't get
Hard
hurt.
pass. So the complete pass brings up 2nd down. Smith now to throw again. And it's caught. Kobe Flainer. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. That goes
Who's
for a
Miami
gain
playing
of
again?
31. Now Geno on 1st down. And he's got it over the middle. Flainer. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Florida might, but it's going to be a hard might.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's to the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
It's not his fault.
Another
I mean,
big gain
you guys
that
lost
time.
your
This
fucking
one
starting
goes for
quarterback.
19 yards.
You lost your starting
Look at it like you
quarterback.
want
When you
typical
lose your
boxing
starting
match.
quarterback,
The
your
person
season's
is on his
fucked.
heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on its toes and punching.
Then whoever's in
And
charge
there's
of
another first
defense
down
is-
run right there.
Yeah.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows
Who
what
am I
hit
going
him,
to
but
trust?
now
The
they gotta
coach
get
that has a
ready. It's
huge
1st and
reputation
goal.
of winning games, or a shitty defensive coordinator on Florida State? Yeah, I'm going to go with
Try and power it home with Whitlock, the fullback. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year.
Doesn't
And the
Boston
Saints
College
are
have a good
within an
quarterback,
extra
or
point
good-
of tying this thing up. And he missed it. No
So
good.
Rogue missed
And
the
they'll
50
remain down
extra
by a
point.
point.
I don't know if Rogue's trying to miss that field
Morstead,
goal.
the punter, out to kick it off. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. There in the
Try not
second
to
quarter at
lose anything
Heinz
there,
Field. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Jameis now on 1st down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
On that.
on the toss. Bolden. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The Bucks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete.
Let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been in an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. What a season he continues to have defensively. Now 12 interceptions this year, Charles.
And let's face it, we've watched a lot of ball. But when you get 12 in 1 year, that's better than most careers, isn't it?
Absolutely, and you might be asking for a bump in pay, too.
No doubt about it. Running right in there and talking to the team.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Now Folk for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. There goes Allen Hurns. Touchdown, New Orleans. Allen Hurns.
Oh, wow. Allen Hurns with a stealthy
and the Saints
touchdown.
move back within a couple of the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out.
Wait, you gave Rogue Allen Hurns?
And so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field.
He just did a selfie touchdown celebration.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good.
Okay, Rogue is seriously trying to win this game. Okay.
How about the end result? A touchdown.
Good.
So we're right back where we started.
I am.
Even as the kicks away.
Why do you think I'm running like formations and we'll run?
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
First down, Winston. Over the middle, complete. That's Howard. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Got to give Rogue his practice, though. He's got to, if he's going to be in the playoffs, he's got to at least bust. He's got to practice. Give him a good opponent to train with.
Second down, Winston. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block.
Trying to make sure Rogue's on his toes on his
part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Winston now to throw on first down. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now we'll give to the first man through, and that's Johnson. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Here's Winston. Evans has it left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Good Lord,
Mike
Evans.
As
the one time I don't want you to catch that, and you catch that.
Are going to take the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown
I thought he would kick it off.
before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
I'm up by 7
at
halftime.
Themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. On the NFL scoreboard, second quarter up in Minneapolis.
Come on, Rogue. You're in the fucking playoffs. You've got to play better than this.
I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll let it fly in the direction again. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Now P-Ryan. And he's got some space here. And now the rookie's free. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they
well,
get
look,
that
Mason
done?
Rhodes finally found my Achilles heel.
Man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season.
No, seriously,
but
I do
it's
suck
been
against the
quick
run this
strike
Madden.
ability as we saw on that drive.
I
think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what
yes,
their
a turn-up
offenses are
chain.
doing.
He found himself a
wonder
turn-up
what adjustments
chain.
are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
No.
You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
And Jameis Winston can run. Holy shit.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. To throw is Winston. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them.
Now I really want to see that happen. I really would love to
down
see
at
that
the 48-yard line.
MJ, do you know Jameis Winston can get him?
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Offense comes to the line now, first and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. It's complete. Flainer, right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Yeah.
Here's Piron. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
We're 100 days away from the Super Bowl.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
2nd down following the run.
It's a crap. It's a crap shoot.
Again with Piron. And he's going to get this.
I don't like their offense.
The 30. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I don't like Minnesota's offense.
Really good, skillful, tough running.
Their defense,
this
yes.
contest.
Their offense,
Picked
no.
up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. carry for Pirine. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short game.
Smith. Looking for his tight end fleeter, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. Bucky Hodges, 76 yards. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. And that one puts them on top here in the third. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Design run for their wideout. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now they try the right side here. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Now Winston. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. The 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Rich as fuck.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Winston now. And break. The tight end's got it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards there on a 1st down. Back now in Tampa. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Let's go now.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Winston. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but he was led a little bit too far.
I can hear you.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
We're talking to Tanner.
They start on the ground with P-Ryan. Not
Nope,
much
we
there.
can't hear
Maybe
you.
a couple up to the 35.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo.
Terry,
now for
Tanner
them.
told
They've
you
got
to leave the
advantage,
party
so
and then
I'm gonna
come
put
back.
musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady. Get those gains and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Boy, I feel bad whoever plays Rogue round 1. Rogues.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now a handoff as they run left side. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
My run game stats.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Howard. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
They run the counter now on first down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I
wait
must
for
say.
it.
Yeah,
Wait for it.
1 yard. There was
Wait
no
for
room to
it.
run.
No, you ruined it.
On 2nd down, they'll try to run the counter. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd
I get
and
to see
11.
Jedi get destroyed again.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. 18 yards there and a first down. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. He's back to throw. Over the middle to Evans. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Now then, it's a big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth. But, Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know they would have liked to take the clock down just a little bit further, at least under a minute or so, but this was not over yet, especially since they just need a field goal.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Damn it.
That simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice will be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Well, apparently...
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. The Bucs on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is third down and 12. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, your defensive guy, but it was...
Wow! Where's MJD? Where the fuck is MJD? He's going to jizz all over the place in a minute. Marcel Darius is going to Jacksonville.
So for the Buccaneers,
a beast-ass defensive tackle.
On the year. And by just about all
MJD's going to freak out in a minute when he finds out this news.
Meanwhile, for the Saints,
yeah,
this might
really good.
Being a tough pill to swallow as they're going to finish the season at 9-7.
Oh no, MJD just found out.
As they'll be on the road next week as a wild card.